Hey YouTube, this is Nashtaters. Welcome back to another episode of WOTV Visons. So today was maintenance, which I forgot about, and I woke up earlier this morning. Well, maybe not too early, but it was like, still in the morning. And I was trying to make a video, then I realized the server went down right when I was actually starting to log in and start doing a couple of farms. But here we are. It's okay. It doesn't change anything. And I think we're going to talk about the new notices, and we're going to see what's going on for this week. So, quick cleanup news. The winner of the account for KR Stern and Eldira at level 99 received the account and is happy and is moving on to level up the units and the account. So congratulations again, and hopefully we'll do another one of those giveaways soon this week. As you can see, server adjustment maintenance completed. All right, so let's talk about this week's special stuff going on. This one, a lot of people have been waiting on. A lot of people have been waiting on this. And that is the steel-plated destruction. Man, when they give these names to old people like me, you're gonna butcher. Let's just call it AI, all right? That's the easiest way to pronounce this. Aigaion? Oh my gosh. Okay, anyways, this is a big-ass robot, and it looks cool. It is an Esper / Vision card combo, and I believe it's got a little bit of extra boosts on the global version. So let's go ahead and talk about it. As you can see, it is a destruction robot. Now, those of you know where this unit is from, please let me know. I believe it's from somewhere in the Final Fantasy world. Maybe it's from Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. It's from somewhere, but it gives slash attack up, accuracy up as a party ability, slash resistance piercing rate up for the bestowed effect. Right here, you can just stop and just see how good it really is, okay? Now, a lot of people are probably gonna be saying, isn't this power creeping over the current existing card, Echoing Screams? And the answer will be no, it's not. And the reason is this. The slash attack up is not going to be as much as the Echoing Screams version. However, you do gain more accuracy, and of course the bestow effect is piercing rate up in terms of slash resistance. So obviously it's going to be better in many aspects, but not necessarily better straight up in terms of increasing slash attack up. Now obviously this argument can go on forever. That's like asking the same question, who's the better basketball player, LeBron James or Michael Jordan, right? It's going to be arguments from both sides, and it's probably never going to end, and it's fine, right? It's fine. You have the freedom to choose this card if you want to, or stick with the older card, Echoing Screams. But bear in mind, you will be also getting an Esper attached to this card, so I think it does have a lot of benefits for you to actually get this card. Deals lightning damage within a round cell and inflicts paralysis. Nothing special. We have seen this type of stuff over and over. Lightning seems like to electrocute people and then as a result give them paralysis. But I believe this is new to the global server. Activation requirement lightning and wind units with sword equipable main job. So we're looking at Howlet, and we're looking at Sid. I think we're also looking at Ravi, right? We're looking at some of these units, but who is this going to benefit the most? Also on top of it, gives a slash attack up on bestowed effect, so you're going to get double slash attack. Clearly this is going to benefit Howlet, right? Clearly this is going to benefit Sid. So boom, there you go. Sort of like mini buffs, if you will, if you have this card equipped to those units, right? Now, like I said, this is the global upgrade, and let's take a look at the MR card, Chivalrous Outlaws. Pretty cool looking card. Ice Eater up, so ice units, you gotta watch out for this card. Agility up. So this is definitely targeting, so this will probably fit really well on your fire units, obviously. And looks like Chocobo Expeditions are going to be getting lightning drops in anticipation of these cards. So therefore, you have a chance of getting growth eggs and yellow magicites. Something to keep in mind. Obviously, Beast End is going to be updated on that. Login bonus, we're going to get our 2,500 gems. Make sure you switch your guild battles, or excuse me, guild medals, because it's going to be tripled. Quest this week is going to be very interesting here. We're going to, first off, we're going to get chapter 10, scene 1. So there you go. We're off the bat. We're going to be getting some new story, and this looks very interesting. The wolf helm, right? It just looks cool. It looks like a husky helm. It looks like they're going to give us challenge quest 2. Do you remember the first challenge where you have to fight those sharpshooter guys, and you have to fight Mediana, you have to fight Salir, and they were really tough, right? And they were really tough. Like, I was able to beat both, but I never challenged level 3 because you don't get anything exciting in terms of rewards. You only get sort of like bragging rights, or maybe you get a sort of testing of your account if you're good enough to beat those encounters. Personally, I didn't care too much about it because if it doesn't reward me, I don't really care about it. Fenrir challenge. So this is going to be where you can farm the Fenrir helm, or I guess they call it wolf mask. It looks pretty cool. Okay, I haven't looked up the stats, but we can do that for a later time. But it looks really cool. So should you farm it? I don't know, but definitely anything that looks cool in this game, it should be farmed. Unfortunately, this kind of goes back to the issue that I talked about last Friday in the Friday Free Thinking episode. When is the game going to give us skins, right? And I think that's important because when you make a cool item like this helm and we don't get to see it equipped on our unit in terms of looks, it sort of kind of goes to waste in many ways, right? I mean, a lot of time people play games because it looks cool, because of the art. Like, we probably got a lot of responses when I did the contest. I asked folks, why did they like this game? A lot of people said they like the art, they like the design, and I think skins can go a long way. And I think the community, at least some folks who have joined in the discussion from my channel anyways, they feel like skins are okay, and you know, alongside with alternate units, as long as both are done right. You know, ultimately everybody are entitled to their opinions of what they feel like is the right way to do things. But the general consensus is balance is the key word. And on top of that, we can touch up on another subject that's going on right now, and that is, of course, the 1-year anniversary on the JP server. A lot of speculations. My speculations was wrong. I thought it would probably be maybe 6, maybe 4, 5, something like that. Final Fantasy, right, for the collaboration. Turns out it was 10, and I said it. I would be okay with anything, to be honest. Turns out Final Fantasy X is the 1-year anniversary collaboration. So for those of you who are fans, by the way, I never played that game, so I don't know anything about that game. But I know Titus. I know who Titus is, and I know who Yuna is. I don't know who the third unit is. I forgot his name, obviously, top of my head. But he looks very cool. He reminds me of that character from Trigun, you know, where he had the collar of his jacket up, and he has this kind of like his eyes looking at you from this peripheral vision perspective, and he has this giant sword, and he looks pretty cool. But the current announcement is this. Titus will be free to everyone. And then Yuna and then the other character will be on 2 separate banners, 2 weeks apart. So you have an opportunity to get those units. And those are going to be from the summoning banners. So very exciting news. On top of it, we're going to be getting some new 25 level for jobs EX quest. And I was trying to ask around if there's also going to be an increase in level cap. It doesn't seem to be the case. I honestly hope they never increase the level cap. I never won games like this to go over above level 99. And I've said it before, why? Because imagine this. People are playing this game not even a year, and they're trying to build all these different units, and they're attracted to certain units, and they're building them. And they don't even have all the units that they want to build. And boom, if they give us at the 1-year mark, boom, everybody has their level cap increased to 120, then you kind of have to start all over again, so to speak. And personally, I feel like that's a big slap in the face. I'm not a fan of that at all. But again, I'm not 100% certain if there is going to be a level cap increase, at least right now. And from the looks of things, it could be still well balanced, right? The current 25 EX job quests on the JP server will be implemented on older units. So in a way, they're going to be testing that out. And in another way, they're going to be trying to balance out some older units so that beginning players, if they get those units, they don't feel down, right? And I think that's the key. The companies are probably trying to get more players to join the game, because I think we've seen a large exodus of players, you know, away from the game. And I'm not sure if Final Fantasy X is going to be that one game that's going to bring a lot of players back. I think a lot of speculation was that people thought 7 would be the one, but it's not. I think maybe they're waiting, because I think they're satisfied with how much money they're making right now, and they're okay with bringing in a collaboration that is not one of the big boys, right? Currently, I'm okay with all of that. And like I said, I'm not okay if the game power creeps too fast. If it does power creep too fast and we see things like limit break 6, 10, 28, whatever it is, I will definitely walk away from the game. I'm not a fan of games that creeps up too fast. And given the fact that these companies work on Final Fantasy Brave Exvius together, even though it's under two separate supposedly management teams, hopefully we don't go down that path. Okay, I hope we don't go there, because as much as I love this game, if they decided that they want to say, well, forget all the players' feelings, whatever, we're gonna just do what we want, then I have to walk away, you know, and I hate to walk away. But right now, I'm gonna savor my judgments until things are out and people have tested them enough to sort of make my final assessment. But at the 1 year mark, they have already given us a preview that they are gonna be increasing the level cap of Espers to 3 stars. And of course, the 25 job EX quest is going to increase more skills. We're just going to have to wait and see, right? Increasing skills really doesn't mean a whole lot if they're not overpowered skills. Ultimately, the key word to this game is balance. And I think right now the game has done an exceptional job in terms of balance. Hopefully we'll keep it that way. Because if this game wants to reach 3 year, 4 year, 5 year mark and still maintain a large amount of player base, they have to make really good decisions. I'm glad I don't have those jobs. And but you know, as a consumer, I have my sort of a cap in which my personal feelings aside, I can only put up with so much if a company decides to do things without really thinking about the feelings of their player base. But that's that, and let's see if we can do we have any summons? I want to see if we can end this video on a summons. I do. Let's summon 10. Boom. I hope you guys had a great weekend, by the way. I had a great weekend. I spent the whole day watching football on Sunday. It's kind of nice to kind of just, you know, take a break from the game, because ultimately you don't want to be playing this game too much all the time. You don't want to burn yourself out. We have a chance at a You Are Here, and then of course most of these are probably going to be normal. I just blast through these. All these are going to be pretty much Mog medals for me. No changes. Change? No change. Okay, this was a complete dud. And that's fine. Actually, I believe we still have the tickets, the MR tickets. Oh no, I used it. So okay, that's all the time I have for this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I want to thank you all for the continued support. And we're very, very close to 600. I think it's gonna wax and wane because I still think there's a lot of people leaving the game, and that's fine. So until next time, take care of yourself, all your loved ones. Nashtaters and his family out here. Peace out.